Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kay and this is All Things Kay, and I want to thank you so much for joining me on another video. So this video is going to be a tag video. This tag that I'm going to do was created by my friend here, It's Lori's Life. I will link her channel here, and she did the eyeshadow palette wish list tag. I just have to make sure I had the name right. And then I was watching it and it was going around, and my girl here, I am Jamila, my Caribbean sister, she tagged me in the video and I said I had to jump on it. So Jamila, this is for you. And Jamila doesn't know that when the world opens up, she's going to be taking me to Trinidad, because I need to go to Carnival so I can go jump up, and then after that me and you I got Jamaica. Me I bring a guy yard, you understand? Now let's jump into the video. So this tag, you have to answer 3 questions regarding eyeshadow palette. So the first question is, why do you want the eyeshadow palette? Why didn't you buy the eyeshadow palette? And would you buy it if you could? All right, so the first palette I want to talk about is the Dose of Colors Friendcation palette, which was a collaboration with Desi and Katie here on YouTube. And this palette is beautiful. It has warm tones, and why do I want this palette was the shimmers. These, if you don't know me, I'm about the shimmer and the glitter. I love a glittery lid, if you guys couldn't tell based on my look today. And the shades in this palette, y'all, I really wanted it for the glitters, and I am so mad that I did not get this palette. And there's some beautiful transition matte colors, and I have nothing from Dose of Colors. I do not know why I sat on this for so long, but it wasn't available in Canada. I would have to order it from Ulta, I think it was available on. And I remember being on the Ulta website, having this palette in my cart. It was in my cart, and still just sitting on it, because of course there's going to be duties and all of that coming to Canada, and that's a lot of the times that's what stops me from getting stuff. You're going to hear it in a few of the other ones. It's going to be like shipping costs and duty costs and stuff like that. So for this one, it was definitely me taking my damn time and not jumping on it. So it was 1, the shipping, 2, it was a duty, and then it was in my cart. And then when I was decided finally, yes, it was on clearance too. So I knew that it was, my time was running out of getting this palette. Still sat on it. And then when it was time for me to get the palette now, doesn't Ulta decide to stop shipping to Canada? Y'all, I was so mad. So Ulta doesn't ship to Canada anymore, and I couldn't get the palette. And now it's like not even on their website. I don't even see it anymore. I knew it was limited edition, and if I could buy it, I wouldn't even think about it. I would buy it right now in a heartbeat. I would buy that palette. The next palette that I wanted, and that would be on my wish list, is the Beauty Bay Book of Magic palette. Y'all, I sat on this one too. I want this palette because of the color story. I love seeing blue and turquoise together, and blue and purple together. And then it has a neutral row at the top. The color story is everything. It's everything. You can do so much looks. It even has a black in there. It goes from light to deep, because you know I love deepening up my outer V. This is my color story. And I saw Makeup by Tammy do a look with this, and I fell in love with this. And then I think I saw Monique's makeup. I think Monique has this palette, and when I saw her use this palette, I was like, I need that palette. I need that palette. So then I go on over to Beauty Bay to order it, and it's nowhere to be found. It's gone. Not a trace of it. I tried typing it in. Where was the palette? Gone. Like totally gone. So again, I think the reason I didn't get that palette because I sat on it too long. Again, because I knew that there was going to be shipping and duty, and I know there's duty on stuff from Beauty Bay because I recently placed an order on there, and there's duty. So would I buy this palette now if I could? In a heartbeat. If Beauty Bay brought it back, I would purchase it right now, not even think about it, and it would be in my collection. The next palette that would be on my wish list is the Colored Rain Safari Rain palette. The reason I want this palette again is the color story. This will be perfect for fall. It's a warm earth tone palette, and these colors just look great on melanated skin. You can do that sunset look, you can deepen it up with that dark brown, and then you have those beautiful shimmers, because you know I'm about the shimmers. And yeah, why didn't I get it? I have one palette from Colored Rain, and I bought it years ago. It's the Queen of Hearts palette, I think it is, and the duties were ridiculous. And I remember going on the site and having this in my cart, and I was gonna buy some other things just to make it worth the shipping and the duties and everything, and then I just didn't get it. I just didn't get it, and then I found out that it's limited edition and it's not coming back. And I thought she said that she was gonna bring it back for a short time, but I haven't seen it come back, and I'm bummed that I don't have it. But if it did come back, would I buy it? In a heartbeat. I would just buy that. I wouldn't even worry about adding stuff to make the shipping worth it or anything like that. I would just buy it, because this is one of them that I wish I had in my collection. Till this day, I wish I had this in my collection. I think this is number 4, because I'm supposed to pick 5 palettes. So number 4 would be the Pat McGrath Subliminal Dark Star 6-pan palette. And this, again, let me tell you, when this came out, I was just dipping my toe into Pat McGrath. I think I had one mothership at that time. Now, as you can see, I have pretty much all of them except one. And I don't even know. When I looked at this initially, I'm not the biggest fan of cool tones, but this is like a mix of cool and warm tones, because it has those golds in there which are pretty warm, and I love a deep, sultry, smoky look. And that plum shade, or the eggplant shade, is beautiful. There's a black in there, and that blue, and that gray in the crease, and that's a deeper gray. I don't like those mid-tone grays. If I have a gray, I like them deeper. But this, the color story, you know, when this came out, I didn't know I liked this color story. That's probably why I didn't get it. I didn't really realize that I liked this color story, but the more I've seen it, and the more I've seen people use it, and the looks that came out from it, it's just something I wish I had in my collection that I don't think I have among my other motherships or anything like that. I mean, I have the golds, I have the black, but that plum color, I don't know. I think I just need that palette. I wish Pat McGrath would come back with some of these, but she hasn't. Or if she did like what she did with the Mothership Mega, where she brought back 2 of her palettes and made them smaller. Like if she brought these Christmas edition ones back in like a mega version, I would be all over it. I would be all over it, but I know that would piss a lot of people off who spent their coin to get every single one of these 6-pans. But if this came back, I would pick it up, because I really, really like this color story. All right, and the last palette that's on my wish list is, I think this is gonna be a cheat, but I'm gonna put it together. It's the Melt Cosmetic Vita and Morte palette. They come together. I know they're 2 separate palettes, and I'm kind of cheating, but they come together, and I would have gotten both of them as a set. And again, let's start off with the Morte palette. Look at these colors and swatches, and they're so beautiful. The Morte palette, for sure, that's me. It's deep, it's colorful, it goes from light to dark. I have nothing in my collection that's close to this. I mean, I don't have anything that's close to this palette. It is beautiful, and I didn't know I needed it at the time, to tell you the truth. I didn't know I needed it at the time. And with Melt Cosmetics, I know they have a lot of limited edition stuff, but this shouldn't have been limited edition because everybody raves about this. Everybody says this is a bomb palette. And the Vita palette is just a bright, colorful palette, and you know your girl loves bright colors. I don't think I was into as much bright colors when this was available as I am now. That's probably the reasons why I didn't get it. I wasn't sure, I wasn't sure that I wanted these palettes. I've never really had anything from Melt. I don't think I have anything from Melt. No, I don't think I have any Melt Cosmetics palettes. And I know with some of them their formula can be hit or miss, but I've never heard that these two palettes was ever a miss, and I don't know why I sat on them. I just sat on them. I don't know, I could have got them in Canada, I could have gotten them from Sephora, and I didn't. And I'm mad about it. I'm sad about it. The color story is definitely me. Yeah, but again, I don't think back then when they came out that I knew that this was my color story, or I was brave enough to wear these colors. So that's probably why I didn't get them, but I've always admired these palettes. And if I had to get them today, if they were available, in a heartbeat, I would pick them up as a set. And yeah, so that is the end of the video. Those are the 5 palettes that are on my wish list that if I could get them, I would. I want to thank I Am Jamila for tagging me in this video, and I want to thank It's Lori's Life for creating this tag. And I would like to tag a couple people that I want to see do this video. I would like to see Aileen from A Merch Beauty. She does a lot of luxury, so I would love to see what her luxury wish list would be. I would also like to tag Jackie from Jaxbeautifulyou. I recently found her and I love her channel, and I would love to see what would be on her eyeshadow palette wish list. Also, my girl Marlo Keenan, honey, you are tagged. I would love to see what's on your eyeshadow palette wish list. And Monique from Monique's Makeup, I want to see what's on your eyeshadow wish list. So that's everything. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload another video. And until next time, bye guys.